Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today it's another great day. We got a quick game in the Galissonniere. It is a French week this week. We have some great deals in the shop doing with the French tech tree ships, so I figured we'd do a quick game here. Very interesting today because we're not going to do a lot of damage in this game, but we're going to make some big plays that help seal the deal. So that's what I want to take a look at today. But before all that, let's talk about this week and news and all that. First off, we do have a 20% tech tree ship sale going on in the shop. So if you've been grinding towards certain French ships, now's the time to pull the trigger. This is actually my last game in this ship. I got my upgrade and I'm on to tier 6 for these French cruisers. So I'm excited for that. I'm also going to try to go ahead and get my tier 6 for the destroyers and make good use of this 20% off for this week. But now let's go ahead and get into the game. As we can see, we spawned on the right hand side, and the destroyer, he's taking a nap. His engine stalled. Something happened. He doesn't want to really move, and understandably, our friendly battleship doesn't want to go solo with us. He needs the spotting of that destroyer. Oh, destroyer wakes up, and we've been spotted as well, but we kind of used that cover back there just to try to get over in this direction. Of course, French cruisers, known for their high top speed. Unfortunately, La Galissonniere, not exactly the best. A mirror of us pops up over there. He's showing us broadside. We're going to go ahead and angle into him because he's our biggest threat. Then the destroyer pops up over on the left. We go ahead, we see La Galissonniere's broadside. We fire off a full AP salvo, or not full salvo, but a decent salvo to him, and we get a small hit. But then Jaguar pops up, another French ship. Looks like some other people have the same plan as us to go ahead and grind out those French ships. Anyways, Jaguar pops up. We do good damage. Unfortunately, we get set on fire twice. Pop our repair party. And that's it. That's all the news here on the Jaguar. First blood taken out. He's good. Now it's time to go ahead and concentrate on the La Galissonniere. He is still broadside to us. Yes, he still has the advantage of firing 3 guns. We're going to keep our 2, but he's broadside, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to AP and try to make him pay for it. He's starting to turn in, kind of realizing that now that we're putting our concentration on him, that this may not turn out as well for him, and we're going to keep on trying to fire the AP while he's somewhat broadside to us, see if we can go ahead and hit that Citadel. We're not having too much of luck. Go ahead, fire the torpedoes off just to be a nuisance torp, just in case he keeps on that path. Something to keep some pressure on him. He's turning actually in towards it. He's going more broadside to us. That's always good news, because that means we can attempt to find that Citadel on him. Citadel for this ship, by the way, just slightly above the bridge is where we want to be aiming, or underneath the bridge, but around where the bridge is. He lets off his torps, and me and our friendly destroyer are gonna dodge right on out of the way. Look at that. Beautiful. And now we're gonna do the most important job while playing this game, capturing the command post, or the points, because that's where we're getting the points. As we can see, our team is up by 3 ships right now. We swiftly handled our side by taking out 2. Fire into the wall. Fortunately, no enemies are at the wall. Minkaze lives another day on that one. Hey, at least now we are capturing the point, and we can go ahead and move on and start causing their team a little bit of a headache. Just some things to keep in mind. La Galissonniere, second worst HP at the tier, so she is a very, very fragile ship. Though she does have a surprisingly good torpedo reduction at 10%. Also, she does have some of the lower caliber guns for the tier, so you would kind of expect her to be a fast cruiser, and that's kind of the role she fulfills, but she is very middle of the road elsewhere, and she actually has some of the lowest top speed when not using that engine boost. Of course, French engine boost is a little bit unique because of how much of a boost it gives you, but still overall, La Galissonniere kind of feels like an odd ship out within the French ships, and I'm very much looking forward to moving on from her. And this was at least a decent game. And now we're just going to head and move on in to harassment mode. Omaha, he's right here. He decides, you know what, let's go ahead, turn in, show full broadside, and Omaha's high Citadel, and we nearly take him out, but someone else wipes him up with the torps. And now we're going to go ahead, park up behind this island, and take advantage of what sort of concealment that we can take advantage of. Nuremberg, way out there, we have a fairly high arc on our shells, So this isn't exactly optimal for us, but hey, at least we're not being spotted. Well, I take that back. We are being spotted now, but we weren't being spotted. And we're going to go ahead and reverse, try to get that unspot. And as we do that, we're just going to go ahead and start taking shots at the battleships that we can. Now, there's one play that we could be doing right now that we takes us, I think, a little too long to realize this, and we probably should have done way before. And that's, if we look on the map, they have one source of income right now, and that's A. We should be moving into A right now, because if we can do that, we're going to prevent them from accruing any more points, and we could potentially go ahead and end this game by forcing them down to 0. I think right around now is when we realize that, when we're like, oh, wait a minute, their only source of revenue, their only way to gain any more additional points is right next to us, and we have the concealment just to kind of slide into here and take it. So that's what we're going to do. Go ahead, get in there, stop them from accruing those points, and then we have the opportunity to flip it for us, and then basically have the full field for ourselves. And really, that's what we want to do, because remember, while yes, there are some wonderful, juicy targets just sitting out in open water right now, our job isn't to shoot at them. Our job, because we are playing the objective of the game, is to capture these points, and we are going to do that. We are going to start firing at the Koenig. We do have Ingenious equipped, so if one of them decides to start to target us, we are going to cease fire and hide, but right now, none of them are targeting us. We are fine and safe and dandy by just harassing them and scoring a little bit more points here and there, but more importantly, we are now about to capture the zone, and that's going to wrap this game up for us, because guess what? 4 points, we are going to be accruing, it's 4 points per thing, so that's what, 4 times 4 is 16 points per every couple of seconds per tick. We're going to be doing okay. We're going to be reeling in the monies, the points at this point. They're down to 2 ships, and I don't think they can survive losing 1 more, and spoiler alert, they are going to lose 1, 2 more. But yeah, guys, that's this game. In the end, we end up being at the top of the scoreboard, only having done 21,000 damage, which is not a lot. Like, if you think about it, 21,000 damage, not the most damage in the world, but because of us playing the objective and the way XP is awarded, capturing points is important, and we did 2 of those all on our own. So I call this game a massive success for us, because we ended up at the top of the scoreboard. We have a good chunk of health left, and we definitely contributed to our team's winning, and that's what you want to do, right? You want to be a good team player, because by being a good team player, you can get those wins, and that's what it's all about. So, guys, that's today's video. I hope you like it. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.